Hello everyone, my name is ReclusiveZ and I am back with more Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl on this beautiful early day in the Stalker 2 universe. Stalker 2 world. I am getting ready to continue on with the main quest and figure out how to get into Pripyat, which I guess is been heavily quarantined due to all the Monolithians that are just prevalently running around in here. I guess these ones have basically just somehow managed to stay so absolutely and fully indoctrinated into it that they've done nothing but rally together and so far fight against the crew at the Yanev station, fighting for the past 12 plus years just against the Yanev station. Since Dick Trevis, I guess he's the protagonist from Call of Pripyat, and he basically stayed in the zone, so he's basically just been fighting them since day one, despite having worked with a Monolithian in Call of Pripyat. Anyways, lore is still all over the area right alongside the story. Because as far as I can tell, you can't really get into Pripyat unless you're willing to cheese your way through using some specific ways that players have discovered. Because this whole thing is supposedly blockaded. Like, no. I don't know. The game is just... Last journalist stash, it's odd how they've written and done things in a certain way. So 6 meters, so it's either right here in front of me or it is just on the other side of this train. Or there's a lock that, oh yeah, that's right, I turned that off so they don't glow yellow anymore. And in here we have model competitor. Speed shooting bloodsuckers, huh? Well, no point in using it, seeing as how nothing will replace Skiff's plot-relevant pistol. Let's stash another secret message, and there's an additional flash drive. Pripyat. So let's listen to this one.
Can of worms I opened, Stalker. Now they will never get off my back. Remember when I said I came here for the truth? Scratch that. I was chasing a hot scoop. It is true what they say. Be careful what you wish for. The zone can hear everything. I'm going back to the mainland, hoping to publish everything I've uncovered. It's the only way this information won't become a weapon in the wrong hands. As for you, remember, do not trust anyone, even those who say they are on your side.
In truth and honesty, none of the characters we've come across so far have made any kind of a compelling argument to be trustworthy in any way, shape, or form. They're pretty much adhering to their own guidelines, and the player is required to, yeah, kind of go along with them. What's this one?
Escape failed. They won't let me out of the zone, and there is no place on Earth where I can be safe anyway. Your story is a perfect example. It disappeared from every archive outside the perimeter. Maybe it's a good thing I'm at the center of all these events. I have another way of communicating with the mainland. If, like me, you're not willing to give up, head over to Pripyat. The door code is 2021. You don't have to knock.
Hooray. So now I've got to find a journalist stash in this combination of stashes that are also going to... Oh, there he is. That was fast. You know, it would be interesting if the journalist somehow became a real thing in the future DLCs. You know, not just for people who bought the Ultimate Edition, but he was an actual character and you could like work with him to alter the zone even more, because there's only gonna be one canon ending to this game. I can't imagine them. I mean, supposedly there's 4 endings to this game, but I can't imagine all 4 of them somehow being canon. But then again, they're collecting data right now, so whichever endings the most number of players choose will technically probably be the canon ending. I mean, that would be the logical sense of how to figure out a canon ending. It's like, how many players? Well, we had 85% of all players choose this canon or this ending, so this is how the game's gonna end. Or the developers just have a canon ending and they will ignore everything else.
Over here! You monolithian son of a bitch!
It's me, Skiff.
Your ugly mug ain't any better. Alright. Come on up here.
So, how's our favorite Zone legend doing? I'll never understand why the Zone loves him more than anybody else. What did he do?
He always comes through, no matter what goes down.
That's it?
What are you doing here, anyway?
I'm having a great time hanging out with my best buddies. Xentropy and self-loathing. Same thing as you. Chasing my dreams. It's just too bad I haven't gotten there yet. Silver lining, neither have you.
I know those 2 aspects well.
What can you tell me about Stray Luck?
Everything and nothing. Legends, rumors, myths shared around the campfire. Strelok the person and Strelok the legend have had very little in common for a long time. Word is, the legend wants to save the Zone. As for what the person wants, well, nobody's got a clue.
That's it. It's more than enough. No matter what you do, as long as you keep pushing forward, you'll get to where you want to be. The Zone tests people. And those who give up on their dreams, the Zone will never love them.
Are you a Zone expert now, too?
Not at all. But I'm not a quitter either. That's why I came here. I'm looking for Spirit to take me to Pripyat.
What are you hoping to find there? The heart? The heart of Chernobyl? Huh? Is that what Strelok's after?
I wonder if that is going to be the thing that he showed Doc in Heart of Chernobyl, or Shadow of Chernobyl, when he burst through the door. Like, you will not believe where I've been and the things I've seen. He's holding this orb. What are the odds that that thing is the Heart of Chernobyl? Like, we've never seen another artifact in any of the games that even slightly resembles that artifact. Of course, that could just be something they threw away too. I mean, the odds are it may be something completely different. Yeah, sometimes it's a good idea to change your motives and your goals, because it may just unleash an ungodly amount of hell on others. I know that the stories of being stalkers about doing whatever you want and, you know, pushing forward no matter what, but man, that constantly creates a field of death for everyone around you.
You worked with Spirit. What can you tell me about him?
He was part of the original Spark. The real Spark. Not whatever Scar had turned it into. And before that, he was a Monolithian.
Then he's back with them now.
When the signal hit, he happened to be in a place shielded from the Psi effects. He's still himself, Miserable as ever.
So it turns out that not all Monolithians went back to being Monolithians like I've been led to believe at this point. We still have, so far, the only one who was 100% normal was Faust, but now we've got another one. Turns out you can be shielded from the Monolith's abilities and just not brainwashed. So there are still Monolithians around here somewhere who are 100% normal. So will I have the ability to rally those Monolithians and push against the Monolithians in Pripyat? How weird. Because boy, that would have been a cool story and plot line for Faust and Strider to snap back to reality and realize that, you know, they were under control again, but then they came back to normal, and so they pushed forward with a bunch of other Monolithians that resisted it, and be a fun plot line. Boy, that would be cool.
You've been to Pripyat before. Maybe you can help me get there.
It was a long time ago. I had a deal with Degtyaryov, but now he's gone and Nor doesn't like me very much. The folks I failed to take to their destination, he knew them. So, the deal's off now. The zone's not big on honoring deals these days, huh?
Oh no, the zone did stuff and it's not like your guide.
The heart of Chernobyl? What's that?
An artifact. Whoever finds it can learn to understand the zone and become almost one with it. That's what they say, anyway. Strelok found it once. Now you're after it too, and something tells me you might actually find it. But it should have been me. I have to understand the zone. I have to earn its forgiveness.
Richter, I'm pretty sure you are largely just a throwaway character that probably had more plot relevance at some point, but you don't show up a whole lot, and as I said, I haven't been really given a reason to trust you other than the fact that you, well, pop up when the plot requires it. So, yeah, let's, help or help. Which one? You know, I mean, I doubt it'll matter anyways. Let's, then don't give up. What pep talk.
Then push forward and don't give up your faith in the zone, and most importantly, in yourself. That's the only way.
I trust you, Skiff. But I don't trust Strelok. He's keeping something from us.
We all have our secrets. But at least he wants to protect the zone, not take it away or give it a makeover.
There are times when I feel like helping you in Zalicia was the only good call I ever made. It's the only thing I don't regret.
I appreciate that. But I suspect Scar and Korshunov may not share that sentiment.
Spirit is a bit of a dreamer. He wanted to find a place in the zone to call his own. First in Pripyat, and after the signal, in Limansk. When Spirit and I went our separate ways, he was heading down the tunnel to Limansk. He's probably still out there, looking for a way into the town. You two share something. Both searching for a home, both refusing to give up, no matter what. Good luck, Skiff. And thank you.
Yeah, too bad our guy's asinine search for the home he lost has brought a lot of bloodshed to just about everything in the zone. Because that's his one driving point. I want a home. Damn everyone around me until I get my home. No other relevancy. Human life does not matter. Give me home. We'll find home. No lessons learned. So, Limansk, huh? Oh, well, I guess I'll head that way. I was wondering if Limansk was going to come back into play at some point. Limansk, initially, I believe, had that tunnel which Strelok took, which I believe led into Pripyat and then led to the nuclear power plant, the NPP.
Looks like we got reinforcements! Stalker, help!
Ow! He shot me with a Gauss rifle! Punched a hole right through my damn exosuit. Lining up that shot relatively perfectly until the game decided to need piercers. Congratulations on your grenade. These guys just spawning now? Can I get the high ground? No, not gonna look like it. I can't even see him. There he is. Come on, get back into range. There you are. All right, where's the other one? Oh, there he is. Getting shot in the head, even if it doesn't penetrate, would still hurt like hell. Uh-oh. I think these guys are just continuously spawning. All right, well, there's a free Gauss rifle out here. Ooh, Monolith is actually carrying some loot. Yeah, there's a Gauss rifle. Bet I've already got one. And I should start equipping that. Just carry it around to have it. Other than a couple of oddities, I'm pretty sure I've just about looted everybody. And I really should start carrying just my armor biters. Of course, headshots with this thing seem to work. So he's still in there. All right. Oh, so now this blast door's open. I don't know who you are. I hope you weren't important. You didn't sound like a Monolithian. So Straylock blew this all to hell. His name's Spirit. Lad Shell. Okay. Just gonna make sure about all that, because, you know, I never know when this game is just gonna royally mess with me. Really? And Spirit dies. He was right next to me? Well, that's another plot relevant line, all nicely tied up with a big bow on top of its head. You survive becoming a monolithy again, just, I don't know. Keycard, huh? Spirit's bunker keycard. And then, unassuming PDA contains a message from some crucial information. Weird that he doesn't have a monolithian PDA.
The keycard to the bunker is in my pocket. The scanner I used to get to Pripyat is inside. It's not too hard. You'll figure it out. I left the manual there too. Sorry for delivering the message like this. We can't be sure who's listening in. The delayed one is safer. When you search my body, Don't be shy. Take everything you need. Just make sure you bury me deep. Okay? I think I deserve some rest.
Yeah, you don't really deserve to die in a hole. I doubt this'll matter, but at least you can be out in the sun. Of course, I'm in an exosuit. You think I'd be walking faster than this. Alright, so where is his... Oh, so that's the spark bunker, huh? You know, part of the original bunker for Apollo Pripyat, where there were a bunch of scientists in the original Spark team, and then Scar later on found his way over here and then came down here and created a new Spark down here. That science bunker. Maybe I should carry him all the way back to the bunker. There you go. Perfect. On a bench. Away I go. Why am I hearing the science facility unlocking? Who is unlocking the science facility that shouldn't have any right to unlock it because I have the key card? Or am I magically gonna run into Scar over here because he telepathically figured out what I was doing?
Where the fuck are those explosives? We're sitting ducks out here in the open.
But if Goffman's been stingy with the C4 again. When I get back to the chemical plants, I'm heading straight to the Colonel.
The ward is here. The ward has key cards. That makes a little bit more sense. Kind of. Yeah, I know. You heard me even though I'm sneaking. Night night.
I need cover!
Come out and play with me. Hang on a second. There we go. I need a couple of extra bullets. Put enough rounds into the skull of anything and it'll go down eventually. Ooh! That's the smartest move I've seen the AI make all day. He looks like he has a machine gun. Light machine gun at that. Good ward or dead ward. Somebody just whistled. Anybody else in here? Okay, so that's still sealed. So they couldn't get into that. And that room proved to be too much trouble for them to break into. Or PKM 74, right? Yeah, I've already got one of these. Yeah, and this normally leads up to where I would get this armor under normal circumstances. That's still neat. Yeah, this suit would have been up here if I hadn't climbed up the outside of it like a rabid squirrel. He's a crazy rabbit squirrel. Alrighty. Well, let's start with the PDA first. Professor Ozerski. This is the original crew that Herman was a part of, and so was Orzerski. They're part of Call of Pripyat. I've been doing some reading. I probably would have recognized Herman when I started this series if I had managed to play that one, or Orzerski. They both worked in this bunker. List of people crossing the boundary. From Spirits, there's the original crew. Oops. The original Spark, the start of Spark. Oh, another scanner. Scanner M.
Got your scanner thing tweaked. You can turn anomalous fields off now. Not all of them, so don't get too excited. I'd be richer than McClure by now. Should do the trick for your offloading terminal tunnel. Pretty easy to use. Put the scanner next to a stable anomaly, smash the button, get going. Don't drag your feet. The anomalies are gonna stay off for freaking ever. Throw in a couple of bolts, too. Better safe than sorry.
So now we've gone from scanners that can generate anomalous fields and recharge artifacts to a scanner that can turn off anomalous fields. How is that not a larger plot relevant point? The fact that you can turn off anomalies, like not disabling them temporarily with a bolt by causing them to go off, but by the sounds of it, this just turns them off for a longer period of time. M scanner to Noir in exchange for Pripyat permit. When did that become relevant? Who is Nor? All right, so who the hell is Nor? And why did Nor become relevant to anything I was doing? Yeah, I've not met you. I crashed while manually saving. Well, the manual save is gone. Alrighty, Nor, so why are you plot relevant to me now that I have this device?
So, you're in Yaniv.
See what this does real quick.
I got the device Spirit used to guide stalkers across the boundary.
The device? What the fuck are you talking about?
Spirit modified a circus scanner into something that could disable certain anomalies.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. It's bad enough you folks are willing to scale the wall to get to Pripyat. Now you're waltzing through anomalies. Hand it over. I'm gonna destroy it before any more guides pop up. You wanted to cross the boundary, Stalker. Fine. The way is clear. I'll tell them to let you through. Take care.
Yeah, nope, you're not plot relevant at all. You didn't even know anything about this. To hell with you. You're just some random secondary that parasited its way into my journal. To hell with that nonsense. Not to mention that, but as I said, if this thing can turn off anomalies, it would be a gold mine to a standard stalker. So I'm gonna go the jackass stalker route, and I'm gonna keep it.
You gotta lay off the bread and sausages.
Oh, also because I have a feeling I'm heading towards endgame, and because usually I end up in endgame without fully realizing it, I've just kind of brought most of my favorite things with me. I'm pretty sure it'll be more than enough to take me through what I need. And yes, all of it is loaded. That's an extra. So I've actually got like almost 1,200 rounds of ammo for that thing right now. I'm a little heavy, but most of the loot in this game isn't overly worth picking up unless it's just the ammo and med kits and such. All right, I'll be back when I'm over here. It would be interesting if we could turn off the tornado. Just whoop. I don't remember if this was covered up or not. Look how neat that is. What does that do? Oh, that's where I've got to put the scanner. Would it be possible to make it through here without having to utilize the scanner? Or would I just get frickazied no matter what? It looks like there's... Nope, just instant death. I don't honestly remember if the original games had instant death zones to prevent players from just exploring stuff. I don't remember. I know that certain areas were kind of sort of blocked off, but I mean, that was just a part of the old games. I don't remember instant death. Failed. We're just gonna leave this scanner here. This scanner, which has the ability to turn off anomalies and makes passages safe to get into Pripyat. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it here. Okay, somebody else can have it. Bye. Not like something like that wouldn't be worth a fortune. Or be used by evil. Whatever. Our character leaves a lot of really important things just hanging around. Like, they just skip his mind entirely. Alright, so this is Pripyat, huh? Well, not yet. Get out of the water before I drowned. There are enemies afoot. Plain old bandits are over here, huh? This area that's patrolled by Monolith. I could totally see Monolith letting these guys live. Found the Spartan force fighting the Monolithians back. Alright. Where am I? Where can I go? What can I do? I should probably go over here into the fog. Okay, so I'm blocked by an impenetrable fence. That I actually fully expected in a lot of ways. The original game had lots of those. Original games. This looks like a substation of some kind. Oh, it's got a PDA. Message with a broken promise. All right, so there's a scanner around here somewhere. In Druka Ice. Hey, there's a scanner around here. It spawned a poltergeist? Oh, you bitch. There's another one of you in here, huh? That's a... Oh, I'm gonna die to a poltergeist. Where you at? I wasn't expecting living entities to be spawnable, considering poltergeists are mutants. Yeah, there we go. Yes, I'm just leaving. Ah, stuff out here for him to throw at me, is there? Hard to believe the most dangerous thing about these guys is their ability to throw shit at you. One. It's two. Aw, they died together. Friends till the end. Well, that sounds like it's on the other side of the fence, so that's not my problem. Gimme. Crest. What is a crest? Endurance, strong. You ain't no Thunderberry, little crest. Remember your place. Let's go explore over here. I've got an entire region to dig into. I don't think there's actually going to be anything of any legitimate importance in any of these zones. So I'm going to treat this like I normally do. This is just going to be my personal exploration. I'll be back. So I've just been wandering around exploring as I usually do. Can't seem to get into Pripyat right now. Need to find some way to get over there, but yeah, this is I don't want to, kind of afraid of it. This is one of the mover claws that they use for getting material and such away from the reactors, or at least the Chernobyl incident. It's surprised I'm actually able to get this close to it, because this thing is supposed to be highly radioactive. Even in 2024, like real worlds, this thing is still ungodly radioactive. It's like the radiation seeped into its very core. It is kind of fascinating to see one of these. I wonder if this is actually over here in the real world. In like a similar location. Yep, similar to the real life Claw of Death. and even in 2024 is still so highly radioactive. Oh, yeah, that's neat. I like that. Neat Easter egg. Showing something real to it. I guess it was used to remove debris and graphene and such from the top of the reactor when it exploded. Yeah. I don't mind that. That makes me feel kinda better. Of course, looking that up, I guess there's also the Bridge of Death over here, which is also another highly radioactive area, but I guess this is where people went when the nuclear plant was exploding, and they basically just watched it and got covered in radiation and such. Basically just washed in it. I don't understand these. Yeah, nope. Yeah, no. Oh, I hate them things. That's an anomaly I just do not like. I wish I knew what it was about, how to stop it, how to prevent it, how to just go around it, but I run at it and divert, run at it and divert. You know, I better heal. You were way off course, dude. Oh, there's another one. Get some. The rat population's back. Oh my. All right. All right. I got a little present for all your asses. Gather around, kids. I got plenty of death for everyone. Come on. Come on, gather up, you little shits. Kill a rodent using a grenade launcher. Good wipeout. Gonna add you all to my collection. Little bastards. You know what? I've got pretty much all the gear I want. I'm just gonna leave the bits and pieces. This is pretty much my end game loadout. Most I'm doing now is minor repairs. I don't even need the weird water. I got vodka. Pretty much fixes everything. Or, yeah, weird water, I mean. Don't need the vodka, got the weird water. Stopped me from picking up the anti-rads, though. Where the hell am I? CDIA. Was it worth it? I don't think it was. I'm gonna get blasted with an anomaly over here again. The hell am I? Well, I'm gonna just wander this way, I guess. Unless I get instant killed because the devs couldn't think of a better way to keep me out of an area. Pripyat, huh? A lot of barbed wire all over everything. Instant death radiation, instant death sniper bullets. Bunch of dead military by the looks of it. And head on a stick. Your dogs. With all the dead military in here. And whatever that noise was. I wonder if I can ride the Ferris wheel. I'd give him points for that. So much to explore in so little time. I wonder what it'd be like to roam around this place in real life. I bet it would be oddly fascinating and ghost-like. The odd feeling that comes with exploring everywhere that you're not supposed to be. Of course, all this ammo and stuff I'm picking up would probably be in some way, shape, or form radioactive. Thus irradiating me. Jail. More Vinca. Maybe I should start taking those. Might get into firefights. Hercules. I think this is a prison. These look like asylum doors. CDIA. Wait a minute, I'm all the way back over here now. I was already in the CDIA. Well, shit. That was unintentional. I got lost being an urban explorer. Just kind of being mystified by all this again, finally. I've seen all the areas I know. Now I get to see a new area that I've been fascinated by and see how it's been recreated to real world standards. So these military guys fought a battle and lost. Hello, Anodyne Hound. It's just like a small shop. How utterly fascinating and ghost-like this whole area is. Boundary, find a way into Pripyat. Well, I'd say I found it. Random fuel truck? What is this helmet? Looks neat. More bodies. They're all carrying Vintars and didn't seem to have kept them alive. It's Monolith finally. They had a very difficult struggle session against the Monolithians. So I'm probably gonna get sniped. As if that's the devs, that's what I would do. I'd keep this peaceful up to a certain extent, and then I'd post up Monolithian snipers. Just to harass the player. I mean, you've basically got dead bodies all along a very open, very cover-limited passage. This would be the perfect area for the player to run a gauntlet. Especially... Alright. Going along this. It would keep the tension high. And granted, my tension is kind of high because, well, I'm expecting to be instant killed at... Alrighty. So I didn't realize as I started to explore everything and even got up here to the Palace of Culture that the boundary mission hasn't popped. And I'm currently in the process of trying to get it to pop. A lot of people say to just run around like absolutely crazy. Oh. Oh, now it popped. There we go. So yeah, that was one of the things they recommended is go to the start shop, dive through the window, back out the window, and run into the street. Of course, it doesn't help that the quest didn't pop, but well, now I've got to go up there. So hooray. That's this game and its bugs, but at least this one was easy to figure out. This one was easy to fix. All I needed was a little bit of help, and it turns out all you had to do is just roam around until it popped.
We need fire support! Sector 18! We're under attack. Sector 18, defend your positions. Keep your heads down.
Hey, would you look at that? He turned just enough to avoid my round. Whoa! Should have stayed down. I wouldn't have shot you. Ow!
Easy!
You know what? This is a bad entry point. I really don't like the fact that I can't see them. Like, night vision would solve so many of my issues. Wouldn't be all of them.
Stalker, come on in. It's clear.
But it would certainly help. Yeah, just let me clean up the cannon fodder. I'll be inside. You know what'd be helpful is if it showed the state of the weapon on the ground. I should know whether it was worth picking up. Having to pick it up, open up a secondary subcategory, and be like, yeah, that weapon's shit. Like that. Kind of surprised it wasn't something that was hard-coded into the UI. Oh well, we'll figure it out eventually.
Whatever the question was, the answer is none of your business.
I just saved you. I will kill you. I said I'm only willing to leave duty and freedom alone. I will end your faction with a bloody reign of terror. If I remember correctly, I've got to go upstairs. Or was it over here?
You're a good shot. We could use someone like you here.
That was a better shot once upon a time.
Jesterov's the boss. I'm just here to shoot Monolithians.
Well,
Repair my gear, peasant. Alright, I'm gonna settle my inventory. Richter's here magically. I really don't like Richter. How the hell does he get around so fast? He just pops up. I swear to God, he's an anomaly in and of himself.
Check sectors 6, 7, and 11. Quick! The assault on HQ is a diversion.
Copy that.
Tell Nor to stand by.
Heidi.
Honestly, if there's anybody in this game I vehemently do not trust, it's this dingbat. And his ability to do absolutely nothing and yet always be in the midst of everything. Like, I can't help but think that I'm gonna get to endgame and he's gonna be like the true final boss of all of this. He's just... There's something not right about this character and the story in general. He knows too much, he does too little, and he's always there. Every frigging time. And for some odd reason, our character trusts him adamantly. If I could take Richter out, I would. I'd end him. I would have ended him early.
Thanks for dealing with those Monolithians.
I told you, Skiff is a one-man army. Oh, hi, by the way.
You made it here already, Richter.
Took you long enough to show up.
You two can catch up later. Strelok sent you. Why?
Do not be buddy-buddy with Richter. Monolithians are attacking everyone and he's here safely. I do not trust him.
What's your reason for siding with Strelok?
Right now, it's because I don't want anyone to gain access to the underground part of the city, even if the only alternative is to destroy it. In a way, I was born here, Stalker, and I'll die here if I have to.
In a way, you were born here? You showed up in Call of Pripyat as a young man, trying to figure things out and then ended up deciding to stay.
What's the Corps doing here?
We're securing the area. The Palace of Culture is the last outpost where my men can rest and resupply in Pripyat. Why are you here?
What's the situation in Pripyat?
Grim. But you can see that for yourself. Besides the Monolithians, we've also identified some Wardens and Sparkers in the vicinity. They could be after the same thing you are.
Good, I was looking to kill both sides.
I need to get to the underground area beneath the city.
We used to have an entrance here under the Palace of Culture. Back then, I was short on manpower, and when we started having trouble with mutants, I decided to seal it off.
Any other leads?
I had a few, but Richter's been through all of them.
Exactly. It wasn't a walk in the park, but at least I got a break from the rural scenery. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any other entrances.
I've hit a dead end, so we'll have to search for information. In the past, the entire underground area functioned as a military installation known as the Foundation. There could be old Operation Fairway documents somewhere in the laundromat. Also, the Prometheus movie theater might have some old blueprints of military installations. It's up to you where to go. Neither one is going to be a piece of cake.
I need more information about the data stored at the movie theater.
In 1986, an archive of military facility blueprints was moved to the Prometheus. You might be able to find the one we need in there. We've observed increased mutant activity there in the past, but it's up to you to figure out what's going on there at the moment.
What can you tell me about the laundromat?
It served as the HQ for the military during Operation Fairway. Officially, it involved 5 helicopters, but there were more, including a Stingray 7, which crashed soon after a mission to search for information about the entrances to the underground. Now there's an anomalous field there, if that's a concern for a man who made it through the boundary on his own.
All right, I'm heading out.
Once you find the information, come back here. You'll have my men's support to access the Foundation. Get to work, Stalker.
Sector 6, clear.
We shouldn't have left. It's our town.
Sector 11, clear.
It's no one's town. Belongs to the dead, and I'm not gonna join them. Leaving
Sector 7, we have got an issue. Windmill's gone silent.
Oh yeah?
Dispatching the
And where are
squad.
we gonna run when they kick us out of Yanif? To the cordon? Or maybe straight to the mainland? I didn't join the Corps to be on the run all the time.
And I didn't join up to get killed by the Monolith. We've got orders from Degi, and they don't say anything about dying for Pripyat.
Don't go thinking Degtyaryov's going to be the only one accompanying you to the underground skiff. I might not be the toughest fighter around, but I'm a true guide. We're going in together.
A true guide? What does that even mean?
It means believing in yourself and the path the zone has laid out for you. Just because a journey is challenging doesn't mean you should shy away from it. Don't go... I'm with you. That means I'm with Strelog for now. But, first and foremost, I'm with the zone. And I'm determined to defend it until my last breath. Once upon a time, I aspired to become a true guide. Now, thanks to you, I am one.
Deploy a squad to Sector 8. Looks like an ambush. One more thing. The Stalker is one of us now. He doesn't need a pass.
All right, my equipment cutout is back. Alrighty, so it's not that helicopter. Search the laundromat or the archive in the Prometheus, huh? Well, it ain't gonna stop me from looking over there. Still gotta go down and get that other journalist stash at some point. Let's go check on a Ferris wheel. I recognize this place. Buckok. Let's ride the Ferris wheel. Let's ride the Ferris wheel. Let's not ride the Ferris wheel. Let's not ride the Ferris wheel. Would be neat if you could ride this and get an achievement. Uh-oh. A real shame, this. I wonder what the point was of him giving us a coin somewhere near like the first quarter of this game was for the Ferris wheel. Uh-huh. Come on. Well, that's not what I wanted. I would like to just be able to hit C, and yeah, there we go. Goodbye, Rattler crew. Rodents of unusual size, I don't think they exist. Huh, there's actually an artifact in here, huh? There it is. Yes, I know you gotta jump, dipshit. We don't want to be zapped. Nope. Well, this was a complete and utter bust. Thought the Ferris wheel would be neat. Turns out I was wrong. Well, I'm gonna get back to exploring a little bit if I find anything interesting. It's out in the mist, Stephen King. Oh shit! Yeah, thank you, game. I see that. Should probably equip my weird water just in case the game decides to get a little instant deathy. Wow. Oh, what a hole. Which I'm pretty terrified to go down into because I don't know if this is another instant death hole or some other half-assed attempt to keep the player from exploring and doing stuff. Because due to all the smoke, I can't really tell if... You know what, I don't need that artifact. I don't even care. You know what I always find interesting about instant death zones? When they hide loot inside of an instant death zone, but you go to get into it in any point in area, and you're hit with such an ungodly high amount of radiation, you might as well just give up. I can't help but feel like there should be some kind of a way in here. But I've died twice trying to get in there. Unless there's some kind of magical, mystical underground over here that I'm missing that I'm supposed to take. There he is. The odds I jump down here and I get vaporized. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, you know what? The hell with it. Keep your stashes. Still the easiest fight in the game are these chimeras. I'd fight a couple dozen of them over bloodsuckers any day. Chimera's a friggin' pushover. You know, it doesn't seem like there's a lot to this. So I think it's time I just head over here. And I think it's starting to feel like it's probably time that I get done with this game and its story. And see just where, also see just where all my choices are, leading me. More bandits. Bandits in Pripyat. I had no idea plane bandits held so much power that they could just be in Pripyat. This looks cool, huh? Some kind of a fight going on in there. Gonna go to the roof.
Elder, we're taking fire. Monolith presence confirmed. Requesting immediate backup. Alpha, take orders to send you the scans of bone archive. Taking casualties. Copy that. If anything happens, rendezvous at the secondary point. Over and out.
Search the archive, huh? We're in an exosuit. Give it a break.
Pussy.
Oh. It's a cuddly meow mix.
Timing, man.
Oh, I'm out of shells. I heard something too. I heard the most uncuddliest, kittiest no-no. I do like the cats. They are oddly neat, the fact that they can mimic stuff. That is kind of fascinating. And back, Smeagol. Kind of wish that fear factor with these things was played on a little bit more. Covered documents in tow, huh?
Rendezvous at the exact coordinates for points B or C.
That's a Gauss rifle, I think. I don't want to drop down in there. Oh, I could search the laundromat if I chose to. Well, it's not often the game gives me the option of going to a secondary point of interest. I might be doing that too. Is there any more kitty cats? Or was this the end of these? I think that's the end of the cats. Alright, so I need to go to the laundromat. And since my interest in looking around is all but waned. The hell is that? Let me help you. Some kind of a theater. Riverport. Never mind. I should have known. Common sense should have dictated. So, what's with the fancy light show that I was seeing? Oh, that's just going, is it? Something breathing in here. I don't know what's doing the breathing, but it's making all kinds of a racket. Just because it could. Is it back here? Is it in a bathroom? Is it... Sounds like it's doing a lot of breathing in there. All right. So what the hell is this area? Oh, it's a Kaimi. Look at him. He thought he was a threat. Shield of Duty exosuit, huh? Little Chimera thought he was some kind of a threat. Too bad he didn't realize he was in my splash zone. Oh, riverboat. Then I need to head over to the laundromat, which I'll probably end up. Those are Monolithian soldiers that just ran right. They didn't even notice me. Whatever. Actually kind of neat. First time in forever I was actually successfully ignored by... How much radiation? Too much radiation? Good kind of radiation? I want to explore, but I don't want an instant death either. Yeah. Keep your secrets, game. Keep your interesting areas, game. Well, I guess, I will be back. I may not be enjoying the story all that much, but the game got me again with an Easter egg. I had to look this up. I guess these are, clothes of all the firefighters who basically fought in the Chernobyl accident, and I guess this is one of the original helmets. So, yeah, that's what, Easter egg in this industrial hospital number 126 is. There's a lot of these really important little Easter eggs that give, or like importance to that event. So far, we've seen quite a bit. To admit, the game does that really well. Its environmental storytelling's good. What the hell is this? No, seriously, what the hell is this? What am I looking at? I just stumble upon this? I don't know what this room is. I don't know what any of this is. This looks like something that is way too important to be here. Well, I guess that's for now. Can't help but be fascinated by the amount of work they put into creating this game and this world and just everything else like this. It's all unbelievably beautiful environmental storytelling. Alrighty, so the laundromat. Looking for something in here. On the ward squad, rendezvous with the ward squad, search the laundromat. So I've just got to wander around till I find what I need. Already on this side? I think I was. Probably a good thing I'm wearing a high caliber exosuit. Locked. Snort corpse. Hey there. I'm in the right building, right? Yep, I've already been over here. I'm supposed to go in there? Alright, there we are. Evacuating Stingray group. Yeah, that makes sense. I remember. No, I don't remember that because I didn't make it that far. Alrighty, and flash drive. Stingray 7. Alright, and I've still got to go over there. Oh, hey, back up to the helicopter. But I'm gonna go kill some Ord, just because, well, that entire faction has really just earned my ire. Sounds like Monolith is over here waging war. Well, these guys just stand still, so who am I to ignore sitting targets? Oh, the bandits are back. Perfect aim every time. They ain't doing much, but spot on, guys. Perfect aim. Oh, hey, spawners! Yep. Just keep shooting. Well, I'll tangle with you in a moment. Taking your stroller for a walk. Can I have a minute? Must be someone or something of importance around here somewhere. Gonna take me a while to rifle through all these bodies and the amount of enemies they're just spawning in on top of me right now, but I'm pretty sure I'll figure it out at some point. So there just seems to be an infinite number of you in there. And I think there might be an ungodly infinite amount of them. Well, no point staying out in the open while I try to check my PDA. Rendezvous with the Ward Squad. Yeah, they're supposed to be over here somewhere. I'll be damned if I know where. Of course, I wouldn't be surprised if this is just another bug that happened to break on my way to the end of the game. Oh, that's neat. Why do I feel like the amount of them in there is just borderlining on infinite? I'll be back after I'm done red rumming and I find what I'm looking for. I'm beginning to think something might be broken. I think I'm up to my 90th plus a monolith. I've been fighting for so long. So very, very long. And I've actually had to start swapping guns. I'm starting to run out of ammo. They just keep spawning, the bodies keep stacking up. Just so many. There's usually like 9 to a friggin' room. And that ain't counting the ones spawning outside that are currently trying to keep me in this building. Or the ones that are almost invulnerable. There are so many monoliths. So friggin' many. They just won't stop spawning. Good source of, well, loot and stuff, but slowly rebuilding my primary weapons. Looks like help came from the outside, but
Guys, grenade!
I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. These look like Monolith, but they're... Yeah, there we go. You know what? While I'm expending ammo. One fight, 4 different enemies, killed with 4 different weapons. Yeah, shoot through that, huh? There's so much going on. I'll be back. Yeah, if you're looking for fun and basically an endless wave of Monolith, this whole region right here, I highly recommend it. You'll never run out of Monolith. But it's time to go see the ward, because I guess I was supposed to meet these ones over here and never got around to it. I don't really know. So, is what it is. And not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it. This whole area and quest line is pretty thoroughly borked. I'm gonna have to go find Oh, good. This is the proper area. Yeah, because I'm gonna need to go reload really bad. I've spent probably 1,500 rounds of ammo. And then some. There's a controller in here too. That's nice. Dogs, pigs, pseudo, ward. This is a cluster. Looks like this is all insane. You know what? I'm taking this. I do not have enough ammo for this. You know what? Yeah, I've got the information I need. You know what? I'm leaving. I'm leaving, I'm done. That's up. Just spam it. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. Reality's breaking down. I'm out. At this point, I just need to go back and rearm. So you know what? I'll be back. All right, I've decided to get the last journalist stash before I head onward. 2021. He blew his head off. Good to know. Perfect way to end that, and yeah, I wish I knew what any of that said. Hunter. And doesn't beat my current suit. It's like an upgrade of the M700. Looks like an upgrade of the DT. And this. Message from Straylock. So, Straylock hunted down the journalist. Well, so much for that. Another plot line just shelved. Wah wah. All right, I'll be back when I'm out at the helicopter, I guess. Or no, I gotta... You know, whatever. All right, before I do anything, let me see if this chopper over here potentially, even though the quest is grayed out, see if it has anything worthwhile. Thing has, you know, how I said before, I usually double dip on. Oh, there's something over here. Flash driver coordinates of Foundation entrances. So yeah, that was still over here. So it is interesting that, like the other ones, you can go around and basically just get all the loot you want out of these, including the mission items. I don't know if it'll make any kind of a difference. I highly doubt it, kind of like, you know, being told, hey, you didn't get me a bottle of alcohol, but you still set a bottle of alcohol down on the table. Or the one scientist dude. Okay. Locked, unlocked, locked, unlocked. Whatever. I need to get done before the game finishes breaking down anymore. See what Richter has to say.
Don't go thinking Dekhtyaryov's going to be the...
Are you part... Well...
Alright, Deg.
You're taking too long, Skiff. We could lose Pripyat. Found anything yet?
Yeah. Here. I think this is what we need.
So, what do we have here? Aha! An underground military facility called the Foundation. 2 entrances, the Policia Hotel and the Olympia Cafe. Which one strikes your fancy?
Well, let me ask.
What's inside the Olympia?
Plenty of spots for concealed firing positions. Easy to sneak up on the enemy, assuming they don't ambush you first.
What's in store for me in the Policia Hotel?
Everything's laid out in the open, no surprises. A straightforward frontal assault is the way to go.
Well, let's do that.
The Policia Hotel. We'll take that route.
You'll take it. Not alone, of course. My men will go with you. I'll contact the closest group. They'll meet you there. I'll take the second entrance, just to be sure. We'll get them in a pincer attack and crush them. How does that sound?
Sure, divide and conquer on the Monolith.
Why are you going underground too? Why risk it?
I want to see the Foundation become a tomb for all those who want my city dead and buried.
Okay.
It's a good plan. I like that no one's gonna be sneaking up on me from behind.
See you at the Foundation then. One more thing, Stalker. If you've got any scores to settle, now's the time. Once you're down there, there's no turning back.
Ah, so this is the end of everything. This is the final moment, the final push, the final move. Well, if that's the case, then, Well, shit, there's really only one thing left to do. So, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video and you happen to like the content that I create, feel free to leave a like down below. I would appreciate it, as this helps push my content further out into the YouTube algorithm. If you happen to have any tips, any tricks, any lore, any knowledge, or better ways of explaining things, or you just have general improvements you'd like me to make to my videos and or my channel, feel free to leave them as a comment down below. I would appreciate them. I'll give them a read over and see what I can implement. In the process of doing all that, I will hope to have earned a subscription from all of you. So, once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.